Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. So today I'm looking forward to doing another pick a card reading for you guys. The topic that I've chosen is what transformations are taking place in your life. I don't know if I'm going to put big in front of the title, but it doesn't really matter. We want to, a transformation in general is dramatic, right? It's big. So we want to know what transformations are taking place. From where you are now, where are you moving towards? What are you moving towards? And we're just going to see what beautiful messages come through in this reading. I've also channeled messages for you guys from songs because I'm having so much fun channeling, like getting songs for my playlist because I love music and it's such a powerful way for me to do that. And such a fun way for me to channel exactly the energy that's coming through in each pile. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for you guys as well. If you're new to this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. Make sure you check out the 10-day Cleanse to Abundance challenge that I have available. I am going to have that up for a limited time. So 10 days of tips of Cleanse to Abundance available for you guys. Most definitely check that out. Also, I'm shooting this on my birthday, which is the 22nd. And I obviously will upload it later, but I just want to say thank you guys so much for the growth on the channel. I really appreciate it. Today when I'm shooting, I've hit exactly 800 subscribers, like perfectly 800 subscribers. That number is just too sweet. So thank you guys so much for that. I really appreciate it. The last part I want to say is remember to take what resonates and leave what does not resonate. You are the creator of your reality. Yes, I know life might throw you curveballs, but you can always choose how you want to respond to every situation. Make sure you understand that your energy is expensive, and I'm definitely going to be doing a reading on how to make it expensive in the future. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the pile preparation. Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to the pile preparation. So today we are looking into what big transformations are taking place in your life. Okay. So as you can see, I've already channeled songs and I'm going to essentially read you the lyrics that taps further into like what are the big transformations. And I just think songs are just such a beautiful way for us to channel that. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Guys, what big transformations are taking place in pile number one's life? Oh, I completely forgot to light the candle. And then I remembered. Okay. I'm slightly off center here. Oh, you guys see that? I'm about to... As you can see, I'm a pro at matches. Oh my gosh. What the heck? The struggle is real. Okay. See that? It's called skills. All right, guys, we're doing 4 beautiful piles for the collective today. We are looking into what big transformations are taking place in their life. Okay, starting with pile number 1. Pile number 1. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. Oops. Pile number 4. And I just saw 555 on the clock. Pile number 1, guys. I wonder if I should even use these. I feel like I should, though. Pile number 1, guys. Pile number 2, please. Pile number 3. And pile number 4, please. Thank you. Okay, I wonder if I should do these. I wasn't quite prepared. I don't know why. Like, I started the video and I was like, wait a second. What cards am I using today? Because I'm kind of having to think. Okay, we'll just use them. Pile number 1, guys. Oh, we got 2. Pile number 2. Okay. This is for pile number 2, guys. Crystal clear, let me know. Pile number 2, please. Okay. Okay. Pile number 2, you got a lot going on in your life. We'll take, I'll take these 2 because they threw themselves out. I don't know. Is there... I'll just keep it. Pile number 3, please. Pile number 4. Okay. Okay. Pile number 1, please. Pile number 2, please. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. Goodness. Pile number 1, please. Pile number 2, please. Ooh. Pile number 3, please. Pile number 4. Okay. It's getting crowded up in here. Pile number 1, please. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. Pile number 4. We'll just do this one and then we'll do this last. Pile number 1, please. Pile number 2, please. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. Okay. These are going to be some intense readings, we can already tell here. Pile number 1, please. Can I get a clarifier for that one? And pile number 2. Clarify for that one. And pile number 3. Clarify for this one. Pile number 4. Clarify for the... Oh, hold on a second. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna reshuffle that because that was wildness. Pile number 4, please. Clarify for that card, please. Thank you. Okay. Very curious to see how these are going to panel out. Yeah, the energies are... messages are interesting, or I don't know, they're all over the place, so I have no idea what's going to come through because I'm shuffling cards and I'm like, oh, okay, oh, right, that's what's going on for that pile. Okay, so let's start with crystals. I'm going to actually set these aside. I'm going to keep these out of the video because that way I'm just going to have these up here. Guides, align me with the energies of pile number 1, please. Okay. Align me with the energies of pile number 2, please. Align me with the energies of pile number 3, please. Align me with the energies of pile number 4, please. Align me with the energies of pile number 4, please. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Let's go ahead and just push these forward, out of the way. Hi beautiful souls, welcome to the point where you get to pick and choose your piles. Let me go ahead and introduce the piles to you. We have pile number 1 with the malachite. We have pile number 2 with the Mukite jasper. We have pile number 3 with the dendritic. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's called the dendritic jasper. Or is it a gate? Dendritic a gate? Okay, it's one or the other. And we have pile number 4 with the rose quartz. So just make sure you take your time. Meditate on which pile or piles resonate best with you. Here's your singing bowl. All right, pile number 1, if you chose a malachite, then we'll go ahead and start with you first. Hi, pile number 1, if you chose a malachite, then this is your reading. So we're looking into what big transformations are taking place in your life right now. So as usual, I'm going to read the crystal first, and then I'm going to move on to your channeled song message here, and then I'm going to look at your cards. Okay, all right. Guides, dial me into the energies of pile number 1, please. What big transformations are taking place in their life? Okay. Well, the sensation I keep getting for this crystal is like plastic. Shiny plastic, new. Plastic, it just makes me think of something that's light. It also makes me think of layers because plastic is like usually a thin layer. Something shiny, something new. I almost feel like, okay. So I'm kind of getting an interesting story in my head coming through. Let's see, I'm seeing a guy amongst a group of men, and it seems like they're offering him an opportunity or he's negotiating with them to work with them. But there's something about the opportunity that also feels quite like superficial. So this is a transformation that's taking place in your life. Maybe you're learning how to identify what is superficial for yourself and what doesn't work. Because I feel like this need to be like, I don't like the plastic. Like I don't like the fakeness of it all. I don't like the lack of realness here. It just makes me like my body, the sensation I'm getting is like, oh, I'm uncomfortable with how fake this is. So it's so funny. I was talking about plastic and I was like trying to reassure you guys, oh, plastic is fine. But I'm actually getting the sensation that this plastic is making me uncomfortable. So something about some kind of transformation that's taking place in your life has to do with authenticity and like how you're not, something feels unreal to you and maybe you're just confronting it. It's like, okay, this isn't, I don't like this. This feels cheesy. It feels fake. It doesn't feel real. I want more authenticity. So it's about you redirecting or making a stance about something, is what I'm getting. Because I'm seeing this person among people, it might be have to do with coworkers or like your job or, you know, this work situation where you're confronting them and you're like, okay, these people aren't actually doing their part. So it's like you're going to speak up for yourself. Yeah, it's like he's negotiating with these guys for a deal. I'm seeing a guy negotiate with men. They're at a golf course because that's just where my imagination took me, and they're like having a business meeting. But something about it just feels inauthentic, and yeah, he's not addressing it in my like he's trying to fit in. So maybe you've tried to fit in with a certain group of people, and you're like, okay, this isn't me anymore. That's what I'm getting. It's like, ooh. I'm almost like wanting to pull this guy away and just be like, "No, that's not for you. What are you doing?" What are you doing? This is not for you. This isn't who you are. Why are you trying to be with this energy? It's not, it's like you're gonna get lost. You're gonna lose yourself in it. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay. I think that's the thorough message there. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at your channeled message. Let me get my phone. All right, so the song you got is called Oni Way by Natio, I think. Let's go ahead and look at this lovely song here. So the song is called Oni Way by Natio, Nina Carr. Those are the artists. So it says, all you ever do is say sup and let me run my mouth. Oh, when it comes around to you saying something, not many words come out. The first time, it drove me wild, drove me wild. The second time, oh, I was out of my mind. And this time, I'll be cool. I'll be calm through the night and do it right. Because that's the only way to love you now. With my heart in my pocket. Yeah, that's the only way to love you now. Because I'm all out of talking. That's the only way. Only way. Because we try from the fight, ride, or die, but it's over now. Step it up or I'm stepping down, because that's the only way. The only way. I've been getting used to to the silence. Yeah, we've been making friends, because when it comes around to you, I'm on an island now. Oh, that's a really good. I should have caught that, because this always reminds me of an island. I'm on an island now. What you give is what you get. The first time it drove me wild. Okay. Yeah. So, yep, that makes sense. It's about pulling away your energy. So I wrote here, owning your desire in some kind of relationship dynamic. I was getting work from this energy. It could be any kind. It could be romantic. It could be friendship. It could be family. So it's like owning yourself, owning your truth, owning your desires, and pulling back your energy, settling more into a receptive mode or feminine energy where you're like not trying to do too much to receive equality. Time for me to, what did I say? Dang, I can't read my own handwriting. Time for me to retract. I don't know what this says. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at your cards. So that's pretty cool. I guess like the overall theme is coming through pretty clearly for this pile. So it's about you owning your truth, right? So it's authenticity. So we have here for the first card, House 12, spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. Wow, I haven't gotten this card in a long time. Let me see what else it's telling me. Ooh, it's the bird out of the cage. The bird coming out of the cage. Look at that. It's an empty cage. It's like you're finally free to be who you are, who you want to be. Express yourself. We also have the sun. Oh, yes, express yourself. Yes, so be free to express yourself. Sun in 12th house energy is it's like about being open to an ether. So maybe you're going to pull back your energy. This is time for hermit mode. You're going to start focusing more on your own desires. Maybe you're investing more time into your spirituality. It could also just be anything in general that you're wanting to build for yourself, because 12th house is like isolation in terms of like wanting to hermit and just do and focus on your own thing. It could be on your healing you're focusing on. Yeah, your desires. To me, sun is about like desires yourself. Anything that like revitalizes you and helps you to feel more attuned to yourself. Anything that makes you feel more attuned to yourself, that's what you're going to be doing, most likely in more isolation, like by yourself. And this is going to be helping you to tap into a more free expression of yourself as well. We also have here soul star activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. Hey, ooh, I like that. Powerful. Yeah, so this is about remembering who you are. Soul contract. So I think for this pile, there's a bit of like this like life purpose, authenticity being activated. I've been kind of getting this energy in some of these pick a card readings. I think you guys are very similar. So a lot of us are being very activated spiritually and creatively right now. We're tapping more into our intuition and we're getting more in touch with our soul. So your soul is sort of activating in terms like purpose, what really fulfills you. And our purpose isn't like necessarily like to career to do anything like really intense. It's just whatever fulfills you. A life worth living is what you're here to create. So you're activating more of like being more authentic, letting go of that plastic energy of like, this isn't for me. This isn't attuned to who I am. Now I want to be real. I don't want to be plastic anymore. We also have here alchemists. Wow, yes, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom, shadow attribute, misuse of the power and knowledge that come through spiritual practice. Yeah, so this is strongly spiritually, which makes sense. Yeah, so with Malachite's a very spiritual energy. It was interesting the story they were giving me, but Malachite is all about like getting more in tune with your spiritual essence. Maybe Malachite is a crystal you would want to invest in. I personally don't do meditations with my crystals because I just don't. I just use them for these readings, and I just use them for readings. I don't really use them for like my own energy attunement because I feel like our energies are attuned. It's just about re-engaging them in a way that's healthy. Yeah, so you're alchemizing. So you're learning how to turn the mess into gold, right? Again, getting away from the plastic, turning tragedy or hurt or pain into like golden opportunities, into golden wisdom as well. Yeah, so you might be in a place like strong spiritual leadership energy is coming through here. Maybe you're being called to, you want to share this message. This is just confirmation that most definitely listen to that if that's what you're being called to do. Sun is intelligence and knowledge, as well as it's about taking action. Even if it's in the passive 12th house, that's about more like receptivity. Sun is still about taking action and moving forward. So it's still a masculine energy. It's still very bright. It brightens up. It's brightening up the 12th house. So this is like about brightening up your energy and brightening up your intuitive, maybe even your past life. Your past life gifts are getting activated as well. We have here strength. Yes, powerful. Yeah, strength card energy. So this is about tapping into your strength again. It's like that fierce energy of like the willfulness of like who am I and what am I here to do? You're finding the strength to just be true to yourself. You're finding the strength to follow your path. You know, if you ever felt any kind of hesitancy where someone was like pulling you or trying to convince you otherwise, now you're feeling like I have the strength to actually follow my path. And this is the blessing, the transformation that you're creating for yourself, you're manifesting, as well as the universe is granting towards you. We also have here Demeter, nurturer, and we have the number 11. So this is about nurturing energy, nurturing yourself, and also maybe being a nurturer for other people, right? Spiritual leadership energy coming through. The song is very interesting for what it was about. Like, I'm like, of all the songs that could have came through from the messages, I think because they want to reassure you if some of you in this pile, if you're in a place where you're really needing to be say no, this is your potential. So if you're still kind of in the place where you're in the in between and you're kind of deciding what your path is, listen to your heart. You really this pile you most definitely know and you sense very strongly where what your soul is being activated and being called towards. So just trust yourself in terms of that path. You know, whatever again makes you feel enthusiastic, excited, inspired, the knowledge that you're seeking to gain and search for and seek for yourself, and whatever makes you feel strong, this is what's attuning yourself. So, you know, if you feel like, oh, I need to smile and wave, this is confirmation that most definitely they want you to start. Oops, that was hot. Doing the opposite for yourself. We also have here Lord Shiva, transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force, steps are being given, dance with the universe. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna read the book for that one. Okay, so transcendence. So yeah, you guys are kind of this is essentially a spiritual awakening. It's funny because we were talking about transformation, but this is essentially spiritual awakening energy that's coming through very strongly for this pile. I love a lot of this warm energy in the sun too, and this alchemist. I love it when that happens for my readings, and I feel like that's very common. This warm tone, rich brown to me, it takes me to a space of wisdom and richness, richness of life, a richness of. I'm getting a little bit of ancestral energy as well. There's something about like brown dirt. It's like the richness of life, of the wisdom that's already available to you to grasp. So, oh, and we got another one for you guys. We got Lady Venus. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Yeah. So with that sun in 12th house, without question, you guys are receiving lots of downloads. Even this Malachite, very intuitive, very psychic. So you guys are receiving lots of downloads, a lot of intuitive pulls towards what you're being called towards. And this is a reading that's here to reassure you that the universe is dancing with you. So it's like whatever you need, just ask. Whatever you need. If you feel any kind of fear about security or your well-being or anything, the universe is making itself fully available to you because you're aligning with it. That's the thing. The universe is always offering its blessings, always offering its guidance, but we don't always listen to its guidance. So you're activating. I'm getting like past life gifts are being activated as well as just your spiritual gifts. Your gifts are being very activated right now with this third eye, this moon here. Absolutely. Lady Venus is about, because I'm getting a lot of brown and nurturing. So you guys are being called to, I think, tap into your earthly purpose as well. So it's like, yes, we got this 12th house energy that's being activated here. Lady Venus is about, you're here to help people here. You're here to help people here. You're here to be present in this lifetime. So you're being given deep insight to like what knowledge, what even just the way you live your life can be very inspiring for people, showing people how to live a life that's more attuned to the universe. It's where you're being called towards. Okay. I went to Lady Venus first. Lady Venus is a twin flame of Sanat Kumara and is said to reside on the astral realm surrounding the planet Venus. The light beings of Venus, known as Venusians, are now coming to light workers on Earth. So you guys are your light worker energies being very activated to help them with their connections, understanding, and capacity to share divine love. Yeah, so we're also tapping into divine love as well. Yeah, Sun is about the heart as well. Lady Venus is a wonderful keeper of the light to call on when you are trying to forge a connection with the heavens or finding it difficult to understand the signs, symbols, and guidance that are being sent to you physically or through meditation. She also allows us to connect with or focus on particular energies so we can understand them more. If you are studying a spiritual subject at this time, call on Lady Venus to help you. Okay, so that was confirmation. I think a lot of you are being called to like study and get in touch more with your intuitive gifts here. Intuitive gifts, even the 12th house is very free. It's like very open. It's like you have connection to the all, the ether. You're given access to these invisible realms of magic, of your energy. So most definitely take your time and call on like connect with your guides, communicate with your guides, with the universe to just be like, okay, how do I do this? Show me what to do. Sometimes I literally forget. I'm like, oh, I can just ask them and they will help me. They will show me the way. Okay. So let's read up a little bit on Lord Shiva. Shiva is one of India's trinity of male god figures. He is depicted wearing a cobra around his neck, which is representing his capacity to tame fear or the ego. So yeah, you guys are in a place where you're taming your fear and your ego. You're shedding this. You're shedding this and you're transcending. Yes, showing his connection to the cosmos and holding a trident. He's holding a trident, acknowledging the three aspects of divine masculine power in India: creator, preserver, and destroyer. He's known as the Destroyer because of his warrior-like energy. Yeah, so this is most definitely taking me to Mula Nakshatra, which is connected to Kali as well. But it's about like destroying, again, the ego. It's like purification through destruction of unnecessary. And that's why I was getting the plastic energy. So this might actually be a bit of an uncomfortable transformation for you guys because you're going to be shedding off old situations that no longer serve you. And that's why I was getting the plastic, because you're actually being called to be more decisive and direct about saying no. But this is to access your internal freedom here. Freedom, real freedom. Authentic power and real freedom is what you're activating here. He is known as Destroyer. Okay, he is the facet, destroy fear, right? He is a facet of the Divine Father energy and offers paternal protection, support, and guidance. He's also acknowledged as the cosmic dancer because he helps coordinate the interaction between Earth and the cosmos, and Lady Venus is very similar with that. He has the capacity to help us move beyond the fear of failure and into clarity and connection. All right. Last two cards. I just saw 22. Guys, I just saw 22, 22 on the clock, and then look at this card. 22, I'm the light of my soul, third eye chakra. Yes. Okay, so this is about, again, diving into divine wisdom. So you guys are not really being called to, I mean, if you feel called to talk to a teacher or speak with a teacher, for sure, listen. But you guys are being called to listen to your own tuition because the answers are within you. It's like you can literally just sit, meditate, work with your guides because your energy is opening up and being made more available in that sense. By the way, we have two master numbers here. We have 11 and 22. That's pretty powerful. 11 is about self-mastery, mastering yourself on all levels, making sure you attune to your needs and disciplining your emotions. 22 is the dreamer, the visionary. So It's about mastering yourself, getting more in tune with your emotions. And then here, 22, this is about creating the dream freedom life. So abundance is also coming into your life. You guys are opening doors to more freedom. So things that you felt like were impossible before are now becoming more available, possible to you. This is also a very Venusian card, and I like how it came after Lady Venus. It's a very Venusian card. So yes, most definitely abundance is coming towards you. Your third eye chakra may also be activated here specifically. It could be, it depends on what you feel more called to in terms of your energies, but your third eye chakra, and this is reaffirmed by the third eye here on Lord Shiva, is being activated. So just a strong sense of claircognizance, strong sense of knowing what's there, what's in front of you, what's available. So we also have no more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spirituality. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, by the way, that's you, increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Yeah. So I just uploaded a video. By the way, today is my birthday, which is 22nd. I just uploaded a video about no more complaining. Complaining it drains your energy. You do not need to do that. So check out the 10-day cleanse to abundance for this pile. I would most definitely recommend you do that. But it's time to release any kind of complaining. And we complain sometimes, but complaining is an illusion. And that means you need to ask more. Like be more selfish in terms of like asking more from your guides and being like, okay, I desire for more security. I desire for you to show me the way. I desire for you to help me heal. Like if you're feeling distress or anxiety or uncertain, just be like, God, help me work through this uncertainty right now. How do I work through this uncertainty? You're not alone. This woman is next to the sweet child. Yeah. Beautiful abundance wants to come towards you in all ways. So, oops. Oh my gosh. I forgot the candle's on fire. So guys, what big transformations are taking place in this pile's life? And then I will pull some cards. So we have, look at that. And I kept saying abundance. So we have here Venus in the second house in Libra. Yeah. So, what these cards aren't showing here exactly, but what I sense in this crystal is there's some kind of abundance coming towards you guys in terms of you and really enjoying your life. Because even with this pink, it reminds me of very Venusian. This is very Venusian here. I was getting, because it was something about like he wanted to pursue this successful endeavor of like being successful, but it was like all the wrong way. It felt very corporate, it felt very superficial. But there's something significant about this storyline, because I feel like he's not going to actually find true success through this superficiality. He's going to find success through his authenticity. So let's just go ahead and get some clarifiers. Yeah, so it's Venus in the second house. We have Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Venus is about pleasures. Libra is also about pleasures, beauty, enjoying life. I think there's a lot of beauty that's about to come into your life as well. Second house is about our possessions, that which is surrounding us. So yeah, a lot of beautiful abundance. Even this card makes me think of this, like all the beautiful things surrounding you. Can you clarify this Venus in Libra in the second house, please? Yeah, so now's the time to set boundaries. I was most definitely getting that with crystal. So most definitely meditate on the boundaries that you desire to set for yourself. Tell me more about the Venus and Libra in the second house. Yeah, in order for you to obtain your desires. Yeah, so we're ending the cycle. You guys are going through, spiritual awakening also, as well as a graduation here from like an old way of living, an old way of like not setting boundaries. The Venus in Libra is also about communication. So this is being more assertive with your words, being more assertive, intentional with your communication. This is also about showering yourself with positive affirmations. Tell me more about the Venus in Libra in the second house, please. Okay, that didn't really choose which way I wanted to go. So we have the Hangman here. Yeah, so it's time to let go, move forward, move on, surrender, allow yourself to render. Life is moving forward for you in terms of you got this Piscean energy. It's about just like releasing, right? The sunlight, the sun behind his head is the symbolic for sort of like an enlightenment, an awareness. Yeah, enlightenment is most definitely coming through for this pile. You want to tell me anything else about the Venus in Libra in the second? I don't think that's supposed to be upright. 9 of Wands, and we'll clarify that. Oh, this is beautiful. You guys really are obtaining freedom. So, yeah, most definitely what I'm detecting is, if everything felt like a mountain to climb for you, it's going to become a lot easier. So with this 9 of Wands, it's like if everything felt like a mountain to climb, now it's going to become easier for you. It's not going to feel like a battle because look at, we have Venus in Libra. That's like literally the pleasure. Life is like life has the potential to be a breeze energy. Okay. Clarify this 9 of Wands, please. That was kind of messy. Oh my gosh, look at that. We got the Sun card, and I just said it. Life is going to become easier. You guys got the Sun card, and this guy does not come out in a lot of pick-a-card readings. By the way, you guys got 3 major arcanas. The World card, that's the completion, that's the end. You got the Hangman, and you got the Sun card. That's pretty significant. So make sure you are setting your boundaries. You're being assertive about what you want and decisive about what you deserve as well. Happiness is your birthright, my dear. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and end your reading here. Anything else you want to add for pile number 1, guys? Yeah, and you guys got 11. Oh, look at that. Same card. They really want you to just, it's time to just like, whew, let it go. Like, let it all go. Whatever wasn't real, whatever trapped you, whatever did not feel good, it's time to let it all go. It's time to go down the hill. It's time for life to just sort of be a little bit more of a breeze for you. You don't have to hold on to any of that superficiality. Clarify this Hangman, please. Clarify the Hangman. We got Mercury in Capricorn in the 11th. So a lot about communication. Mercury in Capricorn in the 11th house. I would need more. That's an interesting energy to be matched up with the Hangman. Clarify the Hangman, please. Okay, that just kind of wanted to come out for some reason. Look at that. I said that was a weird energy, and then we got an Earth sign, and we have Capricorn here. So yeah, there's something about your abundance that keeps coming through here. It's very significant. Capricorn is about building. So all the earth signs they're about building their security. So there's a lot coming through about reassurance. So if you feel like tapping into this ethereal world of this, the ether of the all, and connecting with spirit is going to distract you from your abundance. It most definitely isn't. They're like one and the same because your soul contract is soul star activation is being activated. You're fulfilling a soul contract. Thus, the universe is also working with you, dancing with the universe. The universe is going to work with you with this newfound, gifts that you're being awakened to also align you with your prosperity. So with the Mercury there in the 11th house, and we got the Libra energy, and we also had the Queen of Swords. So there's a lot of significance around your mental space. So make sure we are stabilizing this, right? Reaffirming, we're creating affirmations of healthy words, healthy energies. Capricorn is about stabilizing. 11th house as well can be a very mental energy. So this is about connecting with broader networks, more people. So whatever the spiritual gift that you're tapping into, because I was seeing the guy talking to men, this is going to give you access to more opportunities, more abundance coming into your life. Your ideas, your downloads, your minds, it's directly connected. Like the universe is giving you this idea because it's in alignment with the life that you've always wanted to create. Not only are you going to get like the spiritual freedom and you're transcending, but you're also getting the abundance that you've always desired. So you get to have both. You get to have both. Okay, pile number 1, I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Have a beautiful day or evening. Let me know if it resonated. Bye. Hi, pile number two. If you chose the Mookite Jasper, then this is your reading. So I'm going to start with reading your crystal first, and then I will read your channeled message. So I'm going to read you the lyrics from the songs, and we're going to reinterpret this for you and see what's the message coming through, and then we'll read your cards. Okay, so let's go ahead and look into it. Okay, so the energy I'm picking up from this Mookite Jasper, it has a lot to do with like creating. I mean, it's giving me a bit of an alchemizing energy. It's like creating beauty in a place of mess. Like, in spite of things being chaotic or dark, we still somehow find a way to bring light to this space, to this energy. Because I'm seeing all these bold colors here and they're really standing out. And so I feel like it's about bringing color into your life, bold colors into your life. It's like taking me to, um, it's like someone's restoring a house, or they take a painting or old painting and they remake it, or they take like an old worn out, um let's see, what do people remake and remake over? They take an old piece of, let's say they take an old jacket and they like make it into a purse, or they make it into a skirt or something. It's like about taking something, like taking what you already have and making it something beautiful. Like using your current resources to make something of it is what I'm getting. Like I'm getting like that strong message, a strong message of it doesn't, you don't need to go anywhere else to get what you need. It You have all the resources you need, just make something of it. Use it. Use it differently. Change your perception, your perspective, change the way you see it so you can use it in a way that you haven't before, you haven't thought of before. Mm, I'm kind of seeing like, I don't know, it's taking me to a place of wonderment. So like I'm seeing like a girl running through a field and there's like fairies around her. So it's like magic. It's kind of like what I'm getting. It's like making magic of life, or making or experiencing magic where there wasn't any, or seeing magic, seeing beauty where there wasn't any before. It's like magic is real, is what I'm getting from this crystal. Magic is real. Just believe. Yeah, he's taking me to like childlike energy, childlike wonderment, seeing things fresh, seeing things anew. Mm, fun. Maybe life was kind of stagnant or serious. Now it's going to become more fun, more brilliant, more beautiful. This is a big transformation that's taking place in your life. It was very gray. Now there's color. Okay, let's go ahead and look into your channeled message. Yes. Okay. Sometimes I forget the songs that I get. This one is called I Want to Know by R.L. Grime, and I will read you the lyrics. So here are the lyrics. There's a light on your skin, painted gold like your feet. If you're going to lean into me, make sure you feel the heat. You can take what you want, but when you take it from me, I'll make sure that you fall apart and fall down to your knees. What? And I'm betting on a miracle to give me peace. I'm not asking for a miracle, just you and me. Yeah, I want to know if you're going to be there because it's hard to believe or see it. Why do I get the feeling we're getting close, but we'll never be there? Because it's hard to believe or see it. There you go. It's about believing. It's more than a feeling. I want to know. I want to know if you're going to be there because it's hard to believe or see it. So it says, cause it's never a no, so what hand will you play? Is it too much to ask if I should go or should I stay? In a moment of doubt, put your hand on the flame when you need to remind yourself that you could feel the same. And I'm betting on a miracle to give me peace. I'm not asking for a miracle, just you and me. Yeah, I want to know if you're gonna be there. Okay. And then it just goes, I want to know, I want to know. Okay. Most definitely check that out. I'll put all the information in the description box. So, my notes that I wrote was the song was about trust and miracles. That was the main thing that stood out to me. So that makes sense with the crystal reading. It's like It's about trusting in the unknown, trusting in what you can't see. You know, because she feels very indecisive in that song, but I feel like it's because she doesn't trust. Or she's trying to trust. She's trying to figure it out. All right, so we're going to it felt very the energy felt very fun and playful. So I feel like just energetically in general, you're learning how to just maybe trust and enjoy life to some degree and bring more color to your life. And then something about miracles as well. So this is a big transformation that's taking place in your life. It has to do with miracles. The first card we have is Mars, move forward and defend self. The next card we have here is House 5. Fantastic. Yeah, so I was getting a lot of creativity and playfulness. That's why I was picking up the children's and the color. So now's the time to like really start creating, just like getting really active. Whatever your passions are, if you want to sing, you want to dance, you want to make art, now's the time. You're being called to put your skills. Mars can be a very skillful planet. It's very physical. So now's the time to put your skills to use. So this is the transformation that's taking place is you're going to start putting your skills to use. Whatever talents you have and abilities you have, or just like if you have a general passion and for life and enthusiasm, you're being granted the vitality to just enjoy life and bring color to your life. We also have here a caustic stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. Yeah, so this is like this is the time because I was getting kids. This is the time to be more impulsive and just enjoy yourself. There's no wrong path. You're gonna start trusting yourself to be like, okay, I'm gonna have fun. I'm going to enjoy myself, and I'm not going to question, is this right or is that right or is this practical or is this what I should be doing? Life is meant to be lived. It's meant to be lived. So you guys are about this is the pile of we're living life. We are really living life. We're really embracing just living our life. We're not fearing any more of this idea of like, is there a wrong path or a wrong way to do it? There is no wrong way to do it. You just go, you make choices, you make decisions, and you guys are feeling a lot more confident here. This is a transformation that's taking place to just take action and really enjoy your life as opposed to feeling uncertain. There's a lot of uncertainty in that song. We also have here teacher. Ooh, maybe that's why I was also seeing the kids. Ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Shadow attributes is manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. I just always read that, but I don't really, yeah. So you guys are being your teacher energy is being activated, even that house 5, kids, or maybe you're teaching kids or you're teaching people or something, or you're tapping more into I'm an art teacher, so I kind of get this energy actually. Yeah. I'm an art teacher, so I whenever I'm around the kids, I just bring it. I bring the energy to the kids. I bring it to them and it's just so fun. So you guys are being called to teach some kind of skill. I was talking about skills here. You're very skillful, but most definitely share that experience with students. Bring color into that experience. Yeah, it's fun. We have here lighten your load. Yes. So you guys are being called to lighten your load. You're being asked to lighten your load. So I was feeling that serious energy, the contrast of the serious energy, or like in spite of the chaos or the darkness, we make light of the situation. So yes, you guys are the transformation that's taking place is your load is gonna feel lightened. So it's gonna feel more fun and joyful for you. More than likely because you're just aligning and you're trusting that things are just working the way that they need to, as opposed to going the path of resistance and trying to make things work, trying to force the energy. That's when our loads feel heavy, is when we're going the path of resistance. But now you're going the path of least resistance. You're like, okay, time to have fun, time to enjoy life, time to trust myself and understand there's no wrong way to approach this situation. We also have here Artemis Focus 4. Beautiful. Yeah, that most definitely matches up with that teacher energy. So it's like you're focused on your goals. Even Mars can be very like direct and just like forward movement, moving forward movement. So this is about being direct about what you want. It's like, okay, I want to go do this, take action, let's do it. I want to do this, take action, let's do it. 4 is about being grounded. And I think it's interesting that this focus warrior like energy is coming from a feminine here with Artemis, because I also feel like that conveys a sort of balance with a feminine energy. So, like listening to our intuition before taking action. Even House 5 is about, that creative energy, which is feminine energy. So, that's about tapping into our intuition to understand, okay, what do I really want to do? Like, what feels fun and joyful for me before I take the action. You're being more intentional about what you're wanting to experience. We also have here Melchizedek, higher learning. You've learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine if you're becoming a teacher, higher learning is an important part of helping you to expand your knowledge, and your ability, your concepts, and your ability to convey to your students the messages that you are here to teach them. Okay, so I'm gonna definitely open the book, but this is like a mature man here that we're getting in this energy. So it's like there's a maturity here that's coming through as well. It's like, okay, I have the knowledge. Let me help other people access that knowledge as well. We also have here Commander Estar call to action. Talk about leadership. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Yeah. So the transformation you guys are stepping into, beautiful balance of masculine and feminine energy here with directness. Even Mars, yes, very masculine. So it's about, masculine energy is about taking action and being direct, right? Leading by example, it says here, walk your talk. You're actually doing it. As a teacher, the best teachers are the one who lead by example. You're not just, oh, hey, do this. Oh, hey, do that. No, you're actually leading it by example. You're showing people how it is. It's how it's supposed to be done. You're demonstrating to them how it's supposed to be done. Therefore, they can trust you. You're an authentic teacher. These are the best teachers, authentic teachers who live by what they speak. We also have here, so lesson presence, crown chakra. Beautiful. So a big transformation is also taking place for you. Your crown chakra is also being activated here with this number 25. 5 is about change. 2 is about connection to yourself. Crown chakra, what does this say? He, she, fragrant, she's pure beyond words. Magnificent. Yeah. This is about being present in your body and activating that energy. Maybe even through your crown chakras, how you're activating. I mean, to me, teachers, because you're tapping into higher knowledge and whatnot, you're also accessing your crown chakra. This is opening up for you to access that knowledge that you're here to teach people and offer to other people. We also have here, pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you're paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. So most definitely with this leadership and teacher, I wouldn't doubt that this is taking place in your career somewhere, somehow. So you're also learning how to pay yourself first. So pay yourself first, to me, this is about investing in yourself. And to me, one of the ways that we invest in ourselves, besides partaking in hobbies and activities that bring us joy, is we actually do things that bring us joy. So I feel like you're actually doing something that brings you joy. And therefore, more abundance can be activated in your life in all areas. Yeah, I think financially, you're also being quite responsible. I mean, with this focus energy and that 4 about grounding, I feel like financially, and when it comes to your earthly energy, you're being a lot more responsible. You're just being a lot more attentive to what's coming in or what's going out. Okay, so let me go ahead and read on the higher learning by the Melchizedek. I love reading from this book. It says the Melchizedek is a high priest who is mentioned in the Bible's book of the Genesis and many other sources too. He's here to assist the earth, which is interesting because we got an earth here and an earth here. He's here to assist the earth through the ascension process, which is basically moving everyone and everything back to a state of love and harmony. Love and harmony. He appears with a bright light around him and a long white beard to match his ancient high priest ways, and is said to have his own order of the light-filled priests, who are able to help spiritual people develop their gifts and qualities. Gifts, and qualities. As he works on a high energetic level, we can connect with him through sacred geometry and by focusing on ancient star-shaped symbols. So yeah, I think another thing that most definitely I want to mention is, what do teachers do? They help to bring out a student's gift. That's what teachers do. They bring out their students' gifts. They help to enhance their students' abilities and gifts. That to me is the best teacher, is a teacher who's present with their students. They listen to what their students need. And then they're like, okay, let me help you. This is how we can tweak things so I can help you to enhance your gifts. I'm not here to just throw words at you, but I'm here to show you how to be independent in yourself and be more attuned to yourself. Best kind of teachers. Okay. So let's go ahead and look into additional messages. What big transformations are taking place in this pal's life? I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4 on this on the clock, which to me takes me to the Mars and like taking action. 1, 2, 3, 4, and also 4 here. So we have, oh, Aquarius in the 4th house in Neptune. Okay. So I think this is a combination of things. Maybe your home life is experiencing quite a bit of a change, but I would also have to say when it comes to your psychology, because that's what 4th house and your heart, you're learning to follow your heart in terms of Neptune. It's like the dream. That's a transcendence, listening to higher knowledge as well. Neptune and Uranus are about that collective energy, and as is Aquarius. So that you're getting more in tune. The big transformation is you're getting more in tune with this collective energy of like, how can we bring more harmony to to humanity? How can we listen to our hearts more? You're offering this through your knowledge. You're with the Aquarius energy. It's like higher knowledge, higher learning, higher education, crown chakra energy, the downloads that you get. Through accessing this knowledge, you're balancing your psychology and you're being able to also offer this to other people. You're helping people to attune with their dreams as well as transcend in a way. Transcend from, again, getting more in tune with it. Instead of focusing on materiality, enjoying life, bringing color to their life. Okay, tell me more. What big transformations are taking place in this pile's life guides? We have here 3 of Cups. So you guys are most definitely connecting and networking with people. But also 3 of Cups is about being charismatic. It's about, yeah, being amongst a group of people and just having a really good time. But since we have a lot of leadership showing up for you with the House 5 and the Commander, Astar, and as well as the Teacher, and the higher learning card as well. This is about, I think you're going to be a leader amongst. So you're going to find a group of people that are really going to enjoy and value your gift and value your knowledge and what you have to offer. So tell me more about this 3 of Cups, please. Page of Swords. Tell me more about this 3 of Cups energy, please. Okay, 9 of Swords. It did flip out on my leg, so I guess we can take that reverse. Anything else you want to tell me about the 3 of Cups here? We have here the King of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. You want to tell me more about the King of Cups, please? Seven of Swords. I wonder if this is a different storyline here. I need to know more. Tell me more about the King of Cups here. Moon in Gemini and Aquarius. About connections. Tell me more about the King of Cups here. 8 of Cups. And we have here 6 of Pentacles. Tell me more about the 6 of Pentacles here. Okay. I'm seeing a little bit of conflicting energy here. I'm going to go ahead and refresh because there's a lot of cards and I need to use my space intentionally. Okay, tell me about what big transformations are taking place in this pile's life when it comes to the connections around them here. Okay. Clarify this tarot reading for me. Interesting. Sun in Sagittarius in the first. Okay, big transformations. Anything else you want to tell me about the connections for this pile? Any kind of advice here? Yeah, there it is, Six of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles here. Oh. Gotcha. Okay, so, I mean, this makes a lot of sense. With the song that came through, I was wondering, because it was like a relationship song, but I have to be open up to interpretation for the collective and seeing, like, is it really a relationship that's coming through here? There's a relationship. So the pay yourself first is also very symbolic of, I was talking about investing in yourself. Yes. Most definitely investing in yourself. Six of Pentacles, invest in yourself. As well as invest in and be true to yourself, be true to your desires. So you guys are moving into a place of like leadership and being more assertive about what you want. I think there was a point maybe where when it came to connections or yourself, you weren't devoting as much time or attention or taking as much action as you could have towards your desires. So you were maybe you're more hesitant, or maybe you just didn't believe. See, the thing is, what's showing up in this reading is leadership. It's in the first house in Sagittarius, and being a teacher. So there may be some hesitancy that you're working through. This is a transformation that's taking place, and you're still working through this experience. It's like stepping into a place of confidence. Mars in the fifth house is about being confident, almost impulsively so. It's like to the point where you're not thinking so hard. Even this lighten your load. So I think what the load that you're lightening is maybe thinking about or overthinking about what other people think. Or maybe it's also about not trusting yourself and being like, oh, can I really handle this? Yes, you can. It's available. It's just the universe wants you to take more of those opportunities and recognize it, and understand that they're here. They're here to support you in this journey. They want you to just attend more to understanding your worth. You're here to be a leader, to some degree, and be a teacher. People need to listen to what you have to say, what your message is. So it's just about getting more in tune and valuing that. In spite of what other people might think or say, it really doesn't freaking matter. What matters is, what matters is what I'm saying right now is that the guides are saying you're here to be a teacher, be of guidance to other people. So get focused and invest in yourself continuously. Whatever you need to do to build up your confidence, to build up your belief, especially for feminines, confidence doesn't come naturally to us. We have to build it, work on it, invest and work on it. Therapy, coaching, whatever you need to do, read the books, go work out, make sure you re-engage yourself, because it's like a muscle. It's like every time I get in front of my students, it's like a muscle. I have to remind myself that I'm the teacher. I'm here to guide them. I'm not sitting at the back of the class anymore. I'm not in the passenger seat. I'm in the driver's seat. I'm showing them the way. I'm the commander. So I have to guide it. I have to be like, okay, this is what we're doing today. This is what we're going to learn, guys. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay, so any more guidance for this pile, guides? Yeah, a huge boost in confidence is what's coming your way. Knight of Cups. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups, please. Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, guys, come on. Come on, guys. Come on. You got an opportunity coming towards you big time when it comes to work here. Yeah, it's going to be abundant. So just know that the more you invest in your confidence, the more people are going to be like, can we pay you? Can we invest in you? We believe in you because you believe in yourself. Tell me more about this tarot reading here. We got here. Oh, interesting. All of these roles have been really interesting. So we have Mercury in the 12th house in Virgo. Yeah. It's about, so crown chakra energy is showing up again. It's like higher knowledge, higher learning, accessing that knowledge from the universe. It's available to you. Um, Mercury in Virgo is exalted, so this is about your mind working just so clearly, so thoroughly. All of your focus and your energy, all your ducks in a row, everything is just sort of compartmentalized and focused and progressing forward, thinking clearly as well. Yeah, so that's where your abundance is some of you guys actually may just like you communicate, right? That's what teachers do. You might communicate or demonstrate as a teacher, show people what you do, show people how you do something. This is something you have to continuously invest in because prosperity is coming towards you and opportunities coming towards you. Okay, so just keep investing in yourself and people will invest in you. Pile number 2, I'm gonna go ahead and end your reading here. Congratulations on this big, beautiful transformation that's taking place in your life. You are obviously done, you're working towards it, and you're doing the work to manifest this in your life. I hope you guys have a beautiful day or evening. Let me know if it resonated. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. If you chose the Dendritic Agate, then this is your reading. So I will start with reading your crystal first and then your channeled message from a song. I'm going to read you the lyrics and then we're going to move on to your cards. So we're looking into what big transformation is currently taking place in your life. We got to know this. Okay. Guides, dial me into the energies of pile number 3, please. Okay. So the first sensation I'm getting for this crystal is it feels very like earthy. I'm getting like a lot of earthy energy. Um, so I feel like the big transformation that is coming into your life. It has something to do with more getting like more attuned with your I'm getting a little bit of family connections, roots. I'm getting like roots energy, like culture, roots is what I'm being taken to. Mm. Yeah, it feels kind of like a expedition. It's like you're I don't know, the energy anyways. It's the sensation of like traveling and discovering or uncovering cultures or experiencing cultures, going somewhere different, traveling somewhere different. Um I'm getting like past energy. Like it feels antiquated or old. That's what I'm getting. Like antiquated, old. Like I don't know, you open an album and you look at your grandparents or your great grandparents photos. I'm getting that energy from here. It feels very comforting, very nice. There's something soothing about this energy. It makes me feel like warm and cozy. It takes me, you know how you like you go to your grandparents' house sometimes or a parent's house and your room is exactly the same. It's like you go in, you're like, oh, this makes me feel kind of cozy and warm like a kid again. It's kind of the sensation I'm getting. A sensation of like comfort and warmth. I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm taken care of. I'm okay. I'm good. Yeah. That's like the main thing that's coming through. Let me see if I can pick up anything else. I don't know. Maybe you might find yourself traveling or going somewhere where you're around a different group of people, but it feels like home. I'm getting a strong sensation of like, this is home for me. I feel like I'm myself. I can be myself. I'm safe. Yeah, it just keeps taking me to it's taking me to my childhood. I just saw 444 on the clock. It's taking me to my childhood when I was like young and like you're out playing in the yard, your grandparents' yard, and you're just like looking at insects and bugs and stuff. Maybe you're turning back to this like childlike mindset where you're seeing things with the fresh eyes. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at your channeled message. Oh, I forgot that this was the message. Awesome. So the song is called Lightness by Nomyn. It's a EDM song. It's a French artist. And I have no lyrics to read towards you because or read to you because there are no lyrics. It's just music. So this was my interpretation. I'll go ahead and put this song down below. You guys can check it out for yourself. Magic mystery, momentum, abundance, success, work, career, focus. That's kind of the energy I was getting. I almost want to play this song so I can like reinterpret it differently. I just keep getting a lot of comfort from that crystal. So I'm going to obviously mute because we ain't trying to get any legal actions. Yeah, listening to the song, I don't know. I love Nom's music. It's very comforting for me to personally listen to. But the pacing, the momentum, it felt kind of like intense. So that's why I kind of got like this momentum, this energy from it. This focus. It's like a good workout song. So that's why yeah, that's what I associate with. Okay, so we'll just kind of see how things come through with the cards and then we can kind of put all of the messages together. So we have here for your first card, we have here Scorpio, intensity, exposing, purging, and renewing. Okay. Let me also say the cover of the song is like water and light. So there's like water and there's like a sparkle of light in the middle of it. So that's pretty cool. You got Scorpio. We have your cardinal, instigation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. What an interesting combination. So Cardinal is about moving forward, like starting out, taking the action, and Scorpio is like a fixed energy. When it comes to your emotions, renewing and purging. I mean, 8th house does have to do with the past. So like there's a renewing, there's a purging that's happening. And Cardinal energy is about proceeding forward and moving forward. I feel like this is not enough clues. What am I picking up? I mean, the energy feels okay. It actually does feel bright because I'm seeing this candle, it's lit, but we got Scorpio energy. So it's like whatever is the intensity, it's like you're getting comfortable with it. Maybe you're getting comfortable with your shadow side or your darker emotions or the past or the releasing the past. You're getting comfortable with this. Getting past comfortable with your past self, your past self. Your shadow self is what I meant to say. Your emotions. Maybe you feel like you're on an emotional roller coaster sometimes and you're just learning how to like work with it, work with your emotions, get attuned to your emotions better, focus your emotions better, redirect it. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's next. The divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, and God incidences. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, most definitely the divine matrix makes me think of like everything's connected. So this is about seeing the bigger picture. It's like past, present, future, it's all one. Everything has a purpose and it serves a purpose. So the big transformation that's taking place is like you're understanding how everything has served a purpose in your life and you're embracing this depth, this growth, this maturity. You're maturing. There's a maturing here happening. You're like not afraid. I'm not afraid of the pain. I'm not afraid of the past. Now I know, I can see it's all connected. It's all part of something. It was all created and made for me to grow, to renew, to purge, to mature in a way that I hadn't before. We also have your seeker. Ooh, very spiritual. Thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. Shadow attribute, inability to commit to a path once found. Yeah. So the big transformation that's taking place in your life, it's like it's learning how to be comfortable wherever you go. Wherever you go, it's about being comfortable in your own skin because you're owning this energy of like there's always something to learn from everything. It's like always learning from every experience, making taking value of everything that we learn. I feel like Scorpios they're highly intelligent. They are very intelligent because they're so focused. Their energy is very intense and focused. So it's like about focusing that energy, redirecting it. Sounding so redundant. So thirst for wisdom, interesting. We got thirst and we got a water sign here, Scorpio. So it's like you're feeding on the thirst of life. Like life, now you crave it. So right, Cardinal, you're taking action towards also the darker things of life. So Scorpio can be about occult knowledge. So maybe you're opening yourself up to again learning about the universe, the hidden aspects of life. Now you're like, oh my gosh, I want to learn more. Can you educate me more? I want to know more. I want to observe more. I want to embrace more. I want to be connected to the more. Right? We also have your finding, yes. Yeah, this is about you getting comfortable. So that's why I was getting so much comfort energy. So it's like you're comfortable with all aspects of yourself. You're just like, you're here for the journey now. The big transformation that's taking place is you're finding yourself in this wherever you go. You know who you are. You're here to learn. You're here to be a student of life. We have the butterfly here. Yeah, most definitely about transformation, Scorpio as well. It's like, okay, we embrace the transformation. We no longer fear transformation. So this is the transformation reading. But your pile is most definitely confirming like this is about embracing transformation. It's like we love transformation. We want to keep evolving. We want to keep growing as far as it goes, as high as we can go. I'm no longer scared to initiate this journey to really know myself on a deepest level. We also have here poverty, devotion, 41. Beautiful. Yeah, like so this pile most definitely you're learning the big transformation that's taking place in your life is like being truly devoted to your spiritual connection with the divine. Like really understanding the value of this relationship. Yes, you guys are devoted. It's like you guys are here to really do the work. Devotion also takes me to Anuradha Nakshatra, which is in Scorpio. And Anuradha is about devotion. It's after Radha. It's about that devotion. So it's about friendship. It's about real like unconditional love. It's like staying really devoted regardless. Devoted in spite of things being tough and hard and difficult. Yes, 4 is about being grounded. 1 is about yourself. Yeah, you're finding a way to ground yourself no matter what turbulent waters might be moving around you because you're always attuned within. Her eyes are closed. She's attuned within into herself. Also being available for the universe's guidance with the divine matrix. She's praying, right, with her hands like that. So it's about being open to divine guidance at all times, available to knowledge and information. And yes, we also have here Mercury, open communication, get the weight off your chest, speak up with love and be heard. Yeah, a lot of love coming through for this pile. Yeah, so this is about truly just speaking your truth. So if you feel like you couldn't speak up before, now you're like, okay, well, now I'm being brave. Now I'm going to tell people how I really feel. But it's like coming from an authentic, heart centered place as well. Speak up with love and be heard. People are going to listen to you when you're more centered in your energy. They actually want to listen to what you have to say, what you have to offer. Your Mercury energy may also be just balancing. So Mercury, again, it's about that intellect and intelligence, availability to ideas, crown chakra energy, a lot of different energies too. But it's like your mind is open and accessing like this information of I'm open communication, open to the communication with the divine, as well as maybe openly communicating your desires as well. We have soul lesson, nobility, aura chakra. Wow, look at that. These energies are very similar here. Yeah, so this is about being truly authentic in yourself, knowing your worth on the deepest level. So to me, Ara chakra is very magical because it's like knowing your eternal worth. It's not necessarily about measuring your earthly worth of like what you think, what value you think you can bring to people. It's like I'm so eternally valuable that I'm priceless. My worth is endless. I know I'm a child of the divine. I'm a child of the universe. Yeah, soul lesson. Soul lesson is nobility. So this is about honoring your soul, honoring your soul. What is your soul desire? You're finding that honoring your soul, you're seeking and you're finding it. That's funny, seeking, finding. Um, yeah, and it's so funny because it's about pioneering, seeking, finding. So you go out, you seek, and you find it. Look at you. That's your transformation. We got the whole story right here. Um, yeah, this is about emanating this beautiful energy so intensely, radiating such a beautiful light about you. Your true self is your soul. Your soul has no, it's the observer. It has no opinion of like, this is right and that's wrong. It's just like, this is me. I am me. And you're radiating brighter. We also have here gratitude list. I have not seen this card in a long time. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart. Instead of fixated on worries in your mind, what and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. Yes. So that is guidance advice, as well as what you're accessing for yourself is gratitude. In order for us to access this connection with the divine, we would have to be just grateful for everything, grateful for all, just grateful to be here, grateful to be alive, grateful to breathe, grateful to live life, grateful to feel everything, all of it, pain and pleasure. It's all part of one experience. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll the dice on what big transformations are coming into your life. So 4 and 1 is about, adds up to 5, which is about change, also creativity, taking action. 9 is about fulfillment. I'm getting that. And Sagittarius energy as well. And 2 is about connection to yourself. I'm most definitely feeling that. 9 and 2 add up to 11. And that's about self-mastery. So we have here Moon in the 3rd house in Taurus. Ooh, that's awesome. Yeah, so I was just talking, it's so funny you guys got Scorpio, but I almost felt as soon as I looked at it, it was about like stabilizing and directing the energy. And we have here Moon in, which is about your emotions, in the sign of Taurus. So Moon is actually exalted in Taurus. It does phenomenal in Taurus because its emotions are stabilized, they're grounded, they're just contented. So you're finding this inner contented emotional space within yourself. We have it in the 3rd house of also the intellect, the mind. So your intellects, right, your intelligence as well as your emotional intelligence is stabilizing. You're becoming very emotionally intelligent and just aware. You know, I think maybe for this pile, I feel like the message is coming through. Maybe there's a past life of like things being difficult and hard and a struggle, but now we're open to accessing truth and stability, real stability. And with Taurus coming up, most definitely, this also creates physical stability in our lives as well. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers with the cards. Clarifiers for this pile, guys. That was funny. Okay, so we have your 6 of Swords. Very nice. World card and the Hierophant. Yes. Okay, so most definitely 6 of Swords is about moving on. So I feel like you guys have, with that Scorpio energy, without question, you guys are the transformation pile. It's like maybe you've had a past where it was challenging. You've gone through challenging experiences, but you're learning to move on from this. You're learning that it's time to move on officially. It's time to move towards our true well-being, our true happiness. Yes, the World card is about completion, graduation. This is the transformation that's taking place, and the Hierophant is about getting in tune with your spirituality on a huge level. Spirituality, self-mastery. It's all happening for you. He's also Taurus, right? He's represented by Taurus. We have here Emperor at the bottom. Tell me more about the Hierophant. The Lover's card. Tell me more about the Lover's card. Oh, okay. We got a little bit of tea coming through. Just kidding. It looks like connections, right? What is this? So we got both the Lovers and the Two of Cups. So it's definitely about a connection, relationships. Oh, you guys did get Moon in Taurus in the 3rd house. Okay. Tell me more about this story here, guys. About these the Lovers and the Two of Cups. We have here. Oh, that's the Seeker card. Ooh. Strength card kind of wanted to come out. What's going on? Oops. Tell me more about the Two of Cups here. I just heard emotional fulfillment. I heard those words in my head. Yeah, look at that. And we got the Page of Cups. Okay. Anything else you want to tell me about the Two of Cups? Get the Star card at the bottom. Anything else you want to tell me about the Two of Cups? Kind of a mess. Page of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like we got 3 pages here. We got the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Wands. So again, like you guys are most definitely embracing this pioneering spirit. So you guys are initiating all of these changes in your life, like on all levels, And I was getting abundance in all levels here. So yeah, this is most definitely about like a new beginning that you're learning to create for yourself. I feel like with the Two of Cups and the Gemini energy, it's a combination of like learning how to balance our energies. The Lover's card / Gemini can be about the mind, the intellect. Two of Cups can be about balancing our emotions. Leo card here, Strength card here. This is about, taming those wild beasts. Taming the wild beast, like just owning your power, owning your inner power to understand that you have the ability to redirect your life where you really want it to go. Yeah, so you're initiating it all here. It's like, what kind of life do I want to create for myself? Like, what is my desire? What am I seeking for myself? What's that emotional fulfillment I'm learning to create for myself? And what do I physically want to experience in my life that's going to be more healthy? Yeah. Yeah, so two of the Gemini card, sorry, the Lover's card is about making a decision, making choices, making better decisions for ourselves, making decisions that are more attuned to our needs. So I feel like that you guys are in this initiation process of starting a new, like really devoting yourself in a way that you haven't before. Anything else do you want to tell me about this pile, guides? I mean, I wouldn't say it's new necessarily, but it's about, I think about embracing a beginner's mindset. Not necessarily thinking from a place of trying to be so overly practical, but in just embracing the journey, essentially. I'm here for the journey, being here for the journey. Any more guidance for this pile, guides? Moon and Aries. Look at that. Yeah, they just want you to take charge. Clarify the moon in the 11th in Aries. Tell me more. Page King, sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of getting tired, but at the same time, yeah, I'm kind of getting tired. And I'm kind of hungry too, but I'm like, it's too late to eat. Tell me more about the Six of Wands. Five of Wands. And yeah, so I think I was kind of picking that up with the Lover's card as well. So you guys are learning how to, I think, seek and initiate and leave and move away from connections that were not serving you as well. So if there's any kind of conflicts around the people who were around you before, it's like now you're understanding. I mean, interesting with that moon in Aries. Yeah, this is about just following your path, doing what you want to do in spite of what other people have to say. It's like you can be around people. It's like, I'm getting this energy of like, I don't really care with this Knight of Swords. I don't really care what you guys think. I'm just going to stay true to myself because it makes me feel good. Whereas before, I was trying to maybe please or appease. But now you're not interested in being popular. Now it's about being true to yourself and just going for it. Anything else you want to tell me about the moon in Aries in the 11th house? Knight of Cups. Look at that. Doing what you want. Following your desires. Anything else you want to tell me? Yeah, Knights are most definitely about taking action. And then we got here the Hangman. So the last piece of advice that wants to come through for this pile is just most definitely keep on your path in spite of what other people have to say. So it's like releasing this fear, this idea of being liked, people liking what you're doing or being interested. It's like you're being called to go your own path, go your own route in spite of, because what you're accessing and what you're activating is your nobility. It's like this divine matrix energy, God incidences. I would rather be more connected to the universe in terms of what I'm here to do with spirit, as opposed to competing with the way of this world, being of the man. The man is lost, right? We're lost. We're lost without God. We're lost without spirit. We're lost without, that universal guidance. So it's like when we follow the universal guidance, we actually come to knowing who we truly are. This pile, you're about embracing who you truly are on the deepest level. This is the biggest transformation that's taking place. You're releasing the superficiality. You're understanding, okay, I'm going to go my own route and I don't care what anyone else has to think or even say about it, because I just know that as long as I keep following it, I'm fulfilled. And that's what matters the most to me. Okay, pile number 3, I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if it resonated. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. If you chose the rose quartz, then this is your reading. Guides, tell me into the energies of pile number 4, please. So today we're going to be looking into what big transformation or transformations are taking place in your life right now. So, whoops, actually not doing that yet. But after I read your crystal and look into your crystal reading and pick up on energies, then we're going to go ahead and look into the channel message from the song that I got for your pile, and then I'll read your cards. Great. So let's go ahead and look into the big transformations taking place in your life. Okay. So the first sensation I'm getting is kind of like a cut. I'm feeling like a cut, and it's like a tiny cut, but it hurts. So what is that significant of? I'm seeing something else here too. It just reminds me of sometimes when you like, let's say you're like washing dishes. Sometimes I forget I cut myself, like I'll, cut some food and then I'm like, oh, I accidentally cut myself and I don't realize it until I put it under hot water and I'm like, oh my goodness, I really did cut myself. Ouch, it burns. Um Sensation. So it's a very uncomfortable sensation. Sometimes you don't notice it. So I think the first message I'm being called to reaffirm is just make sure you are taking care of yourself. You're attending to yourself as best as you can. Maybe this is also the transformation that's taking place. Is you're learning how to attend to even those smaller cuts, like almost like intricately, like really attune your focus in a way that you hadn't before. Whereas before, um, you were, I don't know, you brushed it off and you're like, oh, it's fine. But it's like, I'm being called to like understand that this tiny little wound is somewhat significant for some reason. Like it hurts and I want to attend to it. I want to put a band-aid over and like rinse it out. It's like the sensation I'm getting is like, I just want to band-aid this. Ouch. That hurts. So yeah, make sure you're definitely attending to those small little experiences. Like, I don't know, if you're having a bad day, you're sad, just make sure you're like, okay, why am I sad? Process it, let it go. Because sometimes it's the little things that make for big problem, or they build up. Try not to let it build up if you can. I just heard the words in my head, sweetness overload. Don't know what that means, but that's coming through for your pile. Sweetness overload. I feel like you guys, the big transformation that's taking place, it does have to do with like a sweetness, a sweet energy coming into, yeah, you're coming into this really sweet place of life. Whereas maybe things were like really challenging. Now it feels just like, ooh, just feels good. This feels good. And I almost I feel called to say, let it be good. Believe it really can be this and feel this good. Yummy, yummy. Okay, I don't kind of random, but I'm seeing a girl talk to her. She's talking to someone. She's talking to her father. What is she doing? She's talking to her father. What does this have to do with anything? Tell me more. Was she having an argument with him? Okay. So I think the other message that wants to come through is like, if you feel this need to prove yourself to this authoritative figure or parental figure in your life, just know that there's nothing you need to prove. I'm getting a sense of very good daughter, very good child, very good. You've been a very good kid. You've been too good. um, it's like she's trying to reassure her dad that she's responsible and she can handle it. And I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter what they're talking about. They're talking about like a car, but it doesn't matter. I think I'm just being given ideas for a storyline here, but they're like talking about something, and I don't know, she looks a little bit annoyed. I feel like this girl is very responsible. She's giving me that energy. It's like she can take care of herself. She doesn't actually need approval or to prove herself, is what I'm getting. It's like you don't need to prove yourself. You're doing fine. You're actually doing great. You're a responsible grown adult. Just trust this. Go out in the world, do your thing. Okay. So let me go ahead and read this message here. So it's from the song We Belong by RAC Katie Herzig. It's an Odesza remix. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to put the information obviously in the description box down below. So just check that out if you want to listen to it. It's a really good song. It's fun. Very fun song. Let's see. Let me just turn my volume down so it's not playing. And let me go ahead and read the lyrics to you. So we have here, there's a way that you look me straight in the eyes, only lasts for a moment. It lasts through the night. It's so easy to hold you. It's so easy to know you. It's a dream to be close to you. Didn't know you were meant for me until you came to me, until it came to be, until I came to see, until it came to be. We belong. We're going. When we're going, we belong. Oh, sorry, where we're going, we belong. And then it keeps going like that. So I was kind of picking up on like, I mean, it's a really delicious energy. It's like a together energy. So one of the messages that most definitely can be coming through is like you're feeling more comfortable with yourself. Like you're finding your place of where you belong. We belong here. It's just like that yummy feeling of like, oh, I belong here. I found the place I belong. So it's like it could be like an organization, a group, a soul tribe, connections you're making where you just like, okay, we get each other and it feels good. That's what I was mainly getting from that song. So let's go look at your cards and reveal more answers. Yeah, we have here Saturn, feel restricted, experience struggle, learn hard work, and patience. Yeah. We also have here Chiron, healing and hurt and heal. Oh, okay, that makes sense why I saw the wound. Okay. So you guys are healing. You're healing. The big transformation you're healing is, I think it's this feeling of restriction, because I was seeing the girl argue with her dad. It kind of felt like helicopter parenting. It's like where the parent is just hovering over you and it's like, I'm responsible. I can handle it. Leave me alone. Like she felt like she was a grown adult. Like she can handle her stuff. She pays her bills on time, but her parents are still trying to tell her how to live, which, which is what parents do. So Saturn also can be about like authoritative figures, and it could be a little bit of that power struggle as well. Saturn is about wisdom, but it's the hard work planet. So it's like you're healing this feeling of hard work and maybe just aligning maybe where your Saturn energy gets to go. So Saturn, it teaches us lessons. So I think from this pile, maybe that's why I was getting that father energy. It's like you're learning lessons. You're learning lessons and you're healing from these lessons. And I think you're also opening yourself up from this place of restriction. So you're freeing yourself of restriction. Restriction is to some degree, yes, Saturn can be like a pain in the butt. Oh my goodness, but it's an illusion. The reason why Saturn pressures us in life is because we're being called to wake up. We're being called to wake up spiritually, understand how to ask for help from the universe. So often we feel alone when we're not asking for enough guidance. We're not asking for enough help. The more struggle, the more restricted you feel, the more help you need to ask for. But you have to listen to the guidance as well, and then take action. Yeah. So I feel like you guys are moving out of a place of feeling restricted or suffocated into a place of more freedom, more movement for your life. We have here, yeah, here, sorry. I thought I grabbed a different card. It says sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness, and sensuality. So, yes, I think I'm going to read, and I don't have the book for this one. Okay, so sacral chakra energy is about following that gut instinct. So maybe before you were following what you learned, right? The rules and restrictions of society. But now we're evolving to understand that you have your own inner resource. It's like that gut sacral energy right over there that's letting you know what you need to do. It's a sacred inner space in your body that lets you know when to take action, when to move. Most definitely, if you guys are interested, check out the human design and check out like what are your impulses? How are you called to act? Are you a manifesting generator? Are you a generator? Like where do you feel called or how do you feel called to use your energy? This is about energy. It's about redirecting energy. Saturn's about a lot of energy too. It has because it's about hard work. So it's like it gives you a lot of energy to accomplish long-term success. Yes, so tenderness, sensuality, getting more in touch with your sensuality, your creativity. I mean, these energies couldn't be more opposite. It's so like gray and dark. And I was getting that yummy goodness from the this. So part of maybe why the rose quartz, part of why you may have been felt restricted in expressing yourself is that you were trying to do again, you're following the rules of society. You're trying to do what someone else told you to do. That's why I was seeing the girl with the father. Like he was telling her do this, do that, and she would always do it. She was a good daughter, obedient daughter. But now it's time for you to really follow your path. Okay, you went through that phase of restriction. Now it's time for you to really listen to your heart. Sensual energy, it's like that sensual energy of that creativity, Leo energy, fifth house of like, ooh, what do I want to do? What am I feeling? What am I feeling called to? It's your feminine energy, your feminine magic. Harness it. We also have here priest. Whoa, facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. Shadow attributes violates the trust of your spiritual community, seduced by your own spiritual role. Oh, interesting. So interesting. And it kind of have like a father energy from this priest. Um, so it's like maybe instead of letting your father or that father energy dominate, right, of like what your father told you to do, you're becoming the father to yourself and you're redirecting that masculine energy to understand your own truth and where you need to go. So this is pretty powerful. This is about activating a channel of spiritual, facilitate spiritual commitment, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. Yes. So it's like I was just talking about this. When we are called to wake up, when we understand Saturn is here to teach us restrictions so that we actually get more in tune with our spirituality, we look more in our inner self, our inner guidance. When we get more in tune with our inner guidance, now we know what to do. When we free ourselves and we're just like, okay, I'm a child of the divine, the universe just works through you. So it'll guide you wherever you need to go. If you're feeling any insecurities about abundance, you're feeling any insecurities about relationships, just pray. I pray all the time. I'm like, just show me the way, show me how. And then people, resources, books show up at the right time to guide me. We also have here freedom. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was picking that up, guys. That's crazy. Yeah, so you guys are obtaining freedom. This is your yes, this is your transformation. I was going to say blessing, but yes, it's both. Your blessing and your transformation. So we have the dove here, symbolic of freedom. You're understanding that like you've gained wisdom, understanding that you were kind of creating this experience for yourself. Maybe that's why I was getting the wound, because maybe you're ignoring that. Before you're just like, oh, it's just a tiny little wound. It doesn't matter. But the wound hurt. Like I put it under, I could feel the sensation of it burning my skin. So it's like, maybe I should have attended to it. I thought it was a small issue, but now I realize actually it was bigger. Um, so with this imagery, yes, the caged woman, and in the imagery, a dragonfly is bringing a key to her, and the dragonfly is symbolic of God's light, and we have here the priest. So you guys are your big transformation is that you're asking the universe for guidance. I've already said it a million times. So I'm like, we probably should move on. But yes, you guys are obtaining freedom. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Oh my gosh, that's the biggest blessing ever. That's what any person ever wants. True freedom. True freedom is not granted to you by a person. It comes from a place of authentic power. True freedom, you access it through yourself. We have here White Buffalo Calf Woman, Reverence, 50. Whoa. Boy, you guys are tapping into this channel of sacred energy. It's quite deep. Like with all these energies, Saturn, Chiron, this, they feel quite... Look at that. There's like a whole color thing going on. That is so interesting. The gray. It's like there's something about this. There's a bit of seniority here. Gray makes me think of like older masculine energy. So you're tapping into your older masculine energy. So like this is like wisdom, guidance. What else is this? I'm going to look up the white calf. Is a sacred woman of supernatural origin, central to Lakota religion as the primary cultural prophet. Oral traditions relate that she brought the 7 sacred rites. She talks about the 7 sacred rites to bring about spiritual rebirth and world harmony. So I think for this pile, you're also activating here your, it feels most definitely like purpose, but you're aligning with your spiritual path here, your spiritual purpose of being of guidance to other people, using yourself as a spiritual channel, reverence. So it's like you guys are opening up to the magic of the universe, and it's working through you to guide you, to show you how to be of guidance of others. So you most definitely, I'm getting this strong sense of like you have wisdom beyond your years. You're accessing wisdom beyond your years to guide other people. That's pretty powerful. Reverence. Reverence. Wow. What else do I get from that card? It's like you're here. It feels very much like, you know, Jesus came down and he gave the 10 commandments. It's like you're here to give people new rules or real rules or the real authentic or the spiritual rules or the spiritual laws, or like communicate it in a way that, or show it or just demonstrate it in a way that people can. It's like a new earth. You're here to create a new earth. You're creating a new earth. You're a part of this experience. This is your big transformation. That's intense. Okay, we also have here the Shekinah, sacred self. Yes, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Yeah, so I've been getting this for a lot of the piles. I'm not surprised on my channel because this is kind of the main. My channel is called Beautiful Awakening for a reason. So you guys are being called to awaken to your gifts, your spiritual gifts, to your spiritual leadership. Here, dancing with the rhythm of the universe. This is a big transformation. This is what you're being called to. This is what's being activated in you. We have the dove here again, symbolic of freedom, true, authentic freedom. It's like you're no longer going to fear like security or this or that, because you understand now this, everything is energy, everything is sacred. The guides, the spirits are always around us, supporting you in your journey, always here to show you the way, always here to guide you. Just trust it. We have here the gift of strength, solar plexus. It's about confidence. And we have 11, which is about self-mastery. So many number 11s in these readings. It's powerful. Yes, your confidence is rising up. Solar plexus, that's that masculine. We have sacral chakra, we have solar plexus are activating. So both of these are about following that gut instinct, that intuition of like where you need to go, what you need to do. Yes. Yeah, and I was talking about masculine energy. These are also quite masculine. It's about like action, taking action and movement and confidence. We also have here let go of guilt. Oh, that's interesting. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from the past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Yeah. This pretty much summarized what this entire reading is about. We're letting go of the mistakes. We're letting go of the past. We're letting go of the harsh lessons, the restriction. You're entering into a space of like yumminess, yummy gooiness, spiritual, divine leadership energy here, magic energy that you're being called to activate. There may be a guilt around for this pile, like you're gifted. There may be a fear of like sharing your gifts or showing your gifts. Let this go. The gift is here for it to work through you. It's a channel through you. Let yourself shine brightly. The brighter you shine, the more you illuminate, the more your light gets to illuminate other people's darkness. The more other people get to learn how to illuminate their own light. You can't show people how to shine brightly unless you shine brightly yourself, too. It says here, forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done. Yeah, so that's, to me, it took me back to the argument with the girl with her father. Yeah, whatever you think you did or what did not do, today is a reset. You're doing everything that you need to do to get to where you need to go. You're exactly where you need to be. You're activating your gifts. You're moving on this path, this beautiful journey. It's unfolding for you. You're being called into a place of leadership. You're being called into a place of sharing your gifts. If you think, oh, I'm so weird, who cares? Who cares? Because your freedom will be obtained when you share these gifts, these intuitive gifts or whatever spiritual gifts. You know, we got the priest here. You're accessing. You were meant to share them. You were always meant to share them with everybody else. Yeah, I kind of want to cry. It just, it's so emotional. Okay, so let me go ahead and roll the dice. What transformations are taking place in this pile's life, guys? Pluto Cancer in the 10th house. Look at that. Yeah. Yep. Power planet in a powerhouse. Pluto, Uranus, and Neptune are collective planets. They're about the bigger picture. They're about helping humanity on a bigger level. So it's like the transformation we're all going through. And this is so interesting. You're the only pile that got Pluto. And this is the transformation reading. So Cancers are really interesting. They are actually, I find a lot of them are natural leaders. I don't know what that is about Cancer, why they're such powerful leaders, but they are. Maybe it's because it's interesting because it's in the 10th house and Capricorn is its opposite sign. But Capricorns in Cancers are actually phenomenal leaders. Even though we think of Aquarius, Leo, Aries. Well, those signs, Leos I think are great leaders and Aquarius I think are great leaders. I think Aries and Libra tend to lead themselves. Therefore, people follow them if they lead themselves. That's how they lead. Cancers lead because they're so nurturing and caring for other people and available to other people. Yeah, this is a little bit of empathic energy that's coming through in the 10th house because the 10th house is like reputation. It's about like everyone, a lot of people. So the transformation that's taking place is you're stepping into this priest-like energy, essentially. This white buffalo calf woman. It's the same energy. The masculine energy I'm detecting, even though we got rose quartz, the masculine energy I'm detecting for this pile is the confidence, like the confidence to understand that you don't fear being a leader. Don't fear having these spiritual revelations that are coming to you, coming through you. It's meant to come through you because you're here to be a teacher to other people. You're meant to awaken. You're meant to help other people tap into their enlightenment, tap into their gifts, their source. So do not be afraid of this. This is what you're being called towards. So here's the thing. If you're being called towards this, you're going to be protected because you're dancing with the universe, the sacred rhythm. When you dance to the sacred rhythm of the universe, God will always protect you to preserve this journey because this is the most important journey of all. Do not fear it. You are supremely protected. What else can I say? Yeah, leadership, big time. Strength, power, like real authentic power. Empathic, intuitive, connected. Tell me more about big transformations taking place in this pal's life. We gotta flip 5 of Wands. What a dance. Tell me about the big transformations taking place in this pal's life. How would I interpret this? 5 of Wands with the Page of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. It's funny, we got the 5 of Wands here, which is about like fighting. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, which is about inaction. And 4 of Swords, which is about rest. So I think maybe part of, because Pluto is always about power struggles. Maybe part of the power struggle, because I saw that girl, it's like she was tempted to listen to what her dad was saying. So I think most definitely for this pile, you're learning to own the true voice, the true authoritative voice within you. So sometimes, you know, we hold on to our family, even with that Cancer energy, we hold on to our family so much. And we revere, like we highly regard our parents, for example, or authority figures in our life. And we're like, okay, they know better because they're the adult. Let them lead me. But you were always meant to lead yourself. You know, at some point, you're supposed to. A true parent lets their child go off and just figure it out. So you're understanding, instead of fighting or getting in conflict with other people about maybe proving a point or proving your worth or proving anything, you're in a place of inaction. You're like, okay, I'm done. You can try to fight me or argue with me or tell me what to do, but I'm not listening anymore. This is not what I'm here to do. I'm just going to go into this state of inaction and meditative peace and just dial into my inner self to understand what to do. Yeah, you're releasing this conflict. No, you no longer have to fight this fight. This restriction. Okay, tell me more about transformations taking place in this pile's life, guides. We got here. Look at that. Masculine energy. There it is. You're the only pile who got the King of Wands. Yeah, you guys are being called to step into a place of leadership. Masculine energy is about taking action. It's about standing out, shining bright. I know feminines can shine bright too, but look. Masculine energy is about standing out. You guys are being called to stand out and proud and in front of people. Speak up. Speak up. Say it out loud. It don't matter. You're meant to be seen. Your power is meant to be seen. Your leadership is meant to be seen. Your gifts are meant to be seen. 8 of Cups here. Yeah. Whatever doesn't serve you, let it go. Let it go. Because there's a bigger purpose at play here. There's the divine plan at play here that you're being called to. I wanted to put this next to here. Those energies are very similar, huh? Love it when that happens. Okay, we'll ask for some guidance. Guidance for this pile, guides. So we have here Sun in Cancer in the 6th house. Yeah, so that's about healing. Illumination, illuminating the 6th house. 6th house can be about being of service. It could be about healing, work. It could be about daily life routine. Cancer is about nurturing energy, comfortability, getting comfortable. Tell me more about this Sun in 6th house in Capricorn, or Cancer, sorry. Cancer. 3 Pentacles reversed with the 9 of Swords reversed. There it is again. No need to satisfy other people. Oh, I'm getting a strong... Okay, so I feel like in terms of like career, job, or, you know, any kind of like stability you're creating for yourself, for this pile, you're being called to a very strong, like a very specific purpose. Here, these both came out reverse. So you're being called to a very specific purpose. And the more you release yourself of, again, I keep getting people. It's like of this idea that you're supposed to be this way or do it like this, or everybody else is doing this, so you need to do this. The more you release yourself of that and you're just following your own path, you're listening to that gut instinct of like, okay, do this now. Okay, do this now. Okay, do this now. It's that experience that's going to lead you towards more peace and contentment. You're going to get this pile, you're going to get more confused. The more advice you get from other people, the more confused. Like, the more advice you get from people that's not attuned to like your heart, that doesn't make you feel illuminated and confident and excited about life, the more you listen to that, the more conflicted you're going to be. So listen to yourself. Sun here in Cancer in the 6th. When it comes to whatever you want to do, listen to yourself, what works right for you, you know. Because you're here to guide other people. So most definitely, someone told me this the other day, your gift is for yourself first. So use that gift for yourself, that intuition to be like, okay, guides, what do I need? Because you obviously, this is a gifted pile, so use your gifts for yourself. We have Ace of Swords. Tell me more about the 6 of Sun in the 6th house in Cancer, please. Ugh, I'm so hungry. I gotta eat something. So messy. Okay. Yeah, it's the same message that's coming through. It's like, the more you have to listen to your intuition with that 4th at Cancer. You have to listen to your intuition about what you need to do and where you need to move. So the spiritual path, like, I'm new to this journey too, to some degree. I've been in the closet probably for some time about it, but I'm really new to this journey, like really just putting it all out there. And it requires a lot of you tapping into your intuition on a deeper level and deepening that, because we don't move in straight lines. We just don't, okay? When you're doing this kind of work, you don't move in a straight line. You just, and sometimes, you want that stability. And you're like, well, I just need stability. Okay, but you have to also understand there's like an intuitive balance that comes with this kind of experience. But the intuitive balance is what's going to lead you towards your sacred self. So it's like either we experience freedom in the sacred self, or we get trapped in the day-to-day life of how people are typically living their life, right? That doesn't, the 9-to-5 trap that people fall for. Do we want to be in the 9-to-5 trap, or do we want to free ourselves of like being really in tune? What sounds more appealing? So let's just additional advice for this pile, guides. And then we'll end it. I just saw 444 on the clock. Tarot card. You guys got the tarot card? That's the Pluto energy. Oh, look at that. And you guys got the Hermit. 2 major arcanas back to back. Yeah, spiritual awakening. You guys are growing into your gifts, your power. Just let it unfold. Let it unfold. You can do it. You're a natural. We also have here, yeah. Look at that, Page of Wands. Yeah, you guys know what to do. Just keep on with the journey. Even if it's just starting its beginning, you got this. Trust it. Anything else? Yeah, healing. So the last piece of advice for this pile is, I feel like you guys are you're aligning with your path. You're understanding, what direction you need to go and how you need to move. You have it. You're listening to that inner light, right? We got the star earlier. We have here the card before the star. So it's like you're the star. In order for you to access that star-like energy, that inner radiance, that bright radiance, we need to just allow ourselves to meditate. Whenever we're getting these downloads, this intense information, whenever these transformations are happening, it looks like you're working with it because it's reversed. Just let it happen for yourself. And as you do, you will continue to do the healing. Here at the 10 of Swords. Healing is happening on all levels, and the more you follow that sacral chakra energy as well as that solar chakra of like that confidence, that enthusiasm, that passion, that gut instinct of taking action, you're on the right path. Okay, pile number 4. Oh, I just remembered you're pile number 4 and I saw 444. Pile number 4, I'm gonna go ahead and end your reading here. Beautiful, beautiful work. Keep on with the path. Just know, be proud of yourselves for coming this far and doing the work and coming to this realization and allow this transformation to fully complete. Hope you guys have a beautiful day or evening. Let me know if this resonated.